showed you this that I bought from TK Maxx. It is a collar to go around your neck like this, and I still haven't used it yet, but it's a collar to go around your neck. Let me show you there if I can get it to work. It's a collar, and I thought I like it. I actually should wear it as a necklace, shouldn't I? The new style necklace, especially with these glittery things. I think that's quite nice actually. I might just start wearing that. Anyway, I bought myself. I took the young granddaughters. I took them for the Sunday lunch. So when his lordship was taking his granddaughters back home, and I took my two granddaughters out for Sunday lunch. And the lady who was the waitress said, when we'd finished, when I paid for it, she said, "Oh, are you going somewhere special then this afternoon?" And I said, "Oh, no. And as I was driving back home, I thought, well, maybe I should be going somewhere special now I've got just the girls. So I said, would you like to go somewhere special, girls? And they said, oh, yeah. And I was thinking, well, where can I take them? So I said, well, we could go shopping to Teesside Park, because I know they like shopping, or shopping to Darlington. So they wanted to go to Darlington. So we went to Darlington, and their choice was New Look and Primark. And I caught my eye on a couple of things, and I actually bought a couple of things. One of them was a linen shirt like this, but I took the sleeves off. I took the cuffs off. Let me just show you what it looks like. I should drop you down and let you see a bit better. There, like that. If I go into that corner, then you might be able to see me better. It's a shirt that I got, a linen shirt with a split down the side. It had cuffs, but I've taken the cuffs off because they were too. They actually went, if I show you, I've taken up about that much, and so they were actually really, really long down there, and I don't like long sleeves, so I took the cuffs off, and I've made it like a baggy sleeve like that. I put a cuff on it like that, but I thought, oh, I'm going to do something different. I'm gonna do something with it, and this is a scrap buster. I decided to make two elastic cuffs. I took some scrap busting fabric that I thought might be a nice contrast, and I figured that I could put them like elastic on here, and I've got two on here like this that look like little bracelets, kind of armbands, and I figured that would add a bit of just a little bit of something to those sleeves. I could wear them further up. I could have had them up there, but I just figured that was quite nice. It just adds a little bit of a contrast to it. And I thought this is a way you can use your scraps. I could make a few of these with the elastic that I have, because I've got a big spool of it, and it's basically a fat quarter that I've cut up, and I've managed to make two cuffs. You see the cuffs there? I've managed to make two. So there's my cuffs. Can you see the cuffs? And it looks like I've got the actually part of the shirt. But then I thought, what was left of my fat quarter, I thought I'd make a collar. So I've made a collar out of the fat quarter like that, and used some pink to contrast it with. And I figured that I could have a collar that goes on there. So I've tried the same way as this one has. This one has just this one, because it's quite heavy, it just has the buttons, like the one button at the front that fastens. But I figured I'm going to need some way of fastening it on. Plus I've got a collar here already, and I don't want to take that off. But I want it so that I can get that in here. I haven't done it yet properly, but I wanted it so that I could get it in there, and so that I could be pinned onto there. Now it works. It works. I wasn't sure if it would work. This was my first attempt. It works, but it won't work if the shirt is open, because it just doesn't hang right. So I'll show you what it's like when the shirt is closed. And what I did was, before I do that, I'll show you this bit. Take my cuffs off for the moment. I made my collar, and I basically traced round this collar, and I'll show you what I did. And it was very nothing accurate sort of. I just traced round it, no measuring, then cut, and I created this collar. And this collar, what I did was I put 3 buttonholes on, one in the middle, one at the side, and one at the other side. Raided my button box, and in my button box I found some very old shirt buttons like that have a little ring on them. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see that little ring? Old pearlised ones from long gone days, I think. They're probably out my mother's button box. And I put them on the inside, one there, and one in the middle. So that one is backing onto where the proper button is, and that one is backing onto where the buttonhole is. I don't know if you can see there. And this one is in the middle. So I'll put it on and let you see what it looks like. Right, so that I have to go that way like that. So this one goes in the middle one. Oops. Like so. And this one goes on the front one. Like so. I did vertical buttonholes as well. I purposely did the vertical buttonhole like that rather than the length one, because I didn't want it to slide along. I wanted it to stay in place. So that one goes there. And this one goes here. Now, by rights, it would have been better if I didn't have a collar underneath, because that collar, I've actually extended that to make it a longer collar. I wanted a big pointy collar. Well, not a big pointy collar, but I wanted it to stand out more than the other ones. So, when I put this on, like that, you see it caves away a bit if I have it open. So I could put another couple of buttonholes there and hold it in place. Probably that might be a better idea. Might pay me to put another buttonhole here and there, which would keep it in place just here. And then I might be able to wear it like that. It has, you can just see these collars underneath here. So what I figured was closing it and wearing it closed, because this is the fashion as well to have these long shirts. I've noticed that when I was looking. I'm not going to fasten the top button, but if I do it like that, make sure it's all lying right. If I do it like this, you do see a bit of this collar. See if I can pull that back a bit. It's not too bad, but I've got this long collar that comes down here, and then I put my sleeve cuffs on. Da 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 da, dee 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 dee. And I have a stash busting shirt that has been upgraded, and what I can do is I can make more of these collars with lots of fat quarters. It just took a fat quarter there to make these two things. I could and I've cut some. I used the other fat quarter for the collar. I could also do some pink wristbands, so I've got pink wristbands as well, and do different colours so that you can adapt your outfit for different things. So I'm really pleased with this. I think it's quite nice. It's turned out nice. Turned out better than I expected it to. I could probably get away with it like that, with the cuffs, the shirt open. It does show those two buttons, but you could put some nice, if you wanted to, put some nice buttons on, and it's not too bad. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's probably part of the thing where you've got 2 collars. So this is, it's turned out better than I expected, actually. So yes, so this was, I can't remember how much I paid for this. But you could do it with any shirt. I've actually made a linen shirt, which I still haven't shown you. And I've made a linen knit one, and it's white. And I could put a collar on that, and that was the whole intention of it. I was going to make different coloured collars to go onto the linen white shirt. So watch this space, because I will do probably the same thing with that one, and I'll show you in the next episode. I'll show you in the coming episode what it looks like. So there you go, a linen viscose shirt with an adapted collar on it. But I love you and leave you and catch you next time.